We take you to St. Petersburg, Florida tonight, where the Blue Jays are dealing with a 5-game win streak, and they visit a place where historically they've not fared well. It's Matt Shoemaker against Ryan Yarbrough on Sports.
A different-looking lineup, as you can see. Gurriel leading off, Danny Jansen hitting third, and Cavadivigio all the way down in the 8th spot tonight.
Pitched very well over his career against Toronto. He's got a 6-1 record.
On paper, at least, the schedule looks a little bit friendlier over the next 2 weeks. Swing and a miss, and he gets Gurriel one down. A lot of times he's the bulk guy after an opener. That's the way they used him. And Grichuk goes around at another changeup down in the dirt, and he strikes out 2 down. Hopefully do well against some of the weaker teams coming up on the schedule. And Jansen goes around at a changeup in the dirt, and Ryan Yarbrough strikes out the side in the first. Brandon Lau wound up being named American League Player of the Week after last week, part of which was against the Blue Jays, and look at what he's done in his last 5 games against Blue Jay pitching.
Made his last start against his Tampa Bay team, and it was the best stuff he had this season. He was really dealing.
0-2 to Meadows, and a swing and a miss. Shoemaker strikes out the first batter he faces, and he hits the ball hard here to get it started for the Rays tonight. They lead 1-0.
Boy, what a run he is on. And Shoemaker gives up the 7th home run he has allowed this season. I mentioned he gave up a home run to Tsutsuga the last time he faced him. That's 9 home runs for Brandon Lau. And Dan, you made a great point that I don't think baseball understands how good this guy is.
First home run of the season yesterday at Yankee Stadium. And he hits a chopper towards third. Will it go foul? It'll hit the bag, and that'll be a base hit for Diaz. And he crosses him up and hits it fair down the left field line. This will be a long, long run for Gurriel to go get the ball. Diaz is getting the wave and is out at the plate. What a throw by Gurriel.
Well, he's got a strong arm, and Lourdes picks up his first outfield assist of the season. He had 9 last year, and that was a long throw. First of all, it was a long run to get to it, and you knew that the Rays were going to send the base runner Diaz.
And he loses him. And he got him with a high fastball up above the belt. Nice job by Shoemaker to strike out Tsutsugo. The Rays get a run, but Gurriel makes sure they only get one. We have 3 outfielders on the roster right now as Hernandez launches one, and I mean launches one to left center field. What a shot, and this game is tied.
Well, I'll tell you, Oscar hasn't had a lot of hits against Yarbrough. He's now got 4 hits, but 3 of them have been home runs. And wow, just like that, and that had tremendous sound. Boy, hitters love to hear the crisp crack of the bat when they square one up. He smoked that thing.
We saw kind of an angry at himself Teoscar Hernandez in the dugout a couple of times, and now Guerrero lines a ball to deep left, and this one is gone. Guerrero goes back-to-back with Hernandez, and the Blue Jays take the lead.
That thing was smoked as well. And we talked about Yarbrough's location hasn't been spot on lately. The 4th home run of the season for Vladdy. The 2nd time the Blue Jays have gone back-to-back this season. Bichette and Shaw did it against Miami, and now it's Teoscar and Vladdy. And boy, a couple of...
And a liner into right field. It's a solid base hit for Drury. The throw to first, not in time, as he's safely across fairly easily. Down and away, and it's going to get away from Perez. Kind of boxed it up a little bit into the inside of his left leg, and it caromed away, and Drury advances to second. Keep it going. And it's up and away, ball 4, and Biggio takes a walk. Pops it up on the right side. Will Choi have a play? He will, over near the netting for out number 2. And this ball is crushed to left field. One hop up against the fence. Drury is going to score. Biggio will stop at third. Throw to second is not in time. It's an RBI double for Gurriel, and it is 3-1. Little broken bat on the right side. One hopper, throw to first. They don't get him. And then safe at the plate is Gurriel. As a second run comes home on just an insane slide at the plate by Gurriel to avoid the tag. And that little flare on the infield turns into a couple of runs.
How about that? And he got jammed, but Randall, to his credit, never hesitated. And look at this slide. This is an unbelievable slide as he slides around Michael Perez and slaps home plate with his right hand.
Hernandez and Guerrero hit theirs like missiles and got one RBI.
You see how that glove kind of moved as he swiped at Gurriel's left hand? Well, that's the only thing I've seen.
We're about to find out. Safe. Look at the energy
second
in the
guy
dugout.
is out. Second guy was out. He called the second guy out.
Oh, you're right.
He called Gurriel out. The first guy was safe. He called Gurriel out, and there was a little bit of movement when Perez swiped at his left hand.
So that'll retire the side. Why they tell us the first guy was safe, I don't know. It's confusing.
Indicates that Gurriel was indeed tagged out.
Hot shot to Espinal at short. And he'll make the play to get Renfroe one.
Talking about trades.
Kiermaier down on strikes for out number 2. A little bit outside, and Hernandez aboard on a walk. I think that's just the 3rd walk that Teoscar has taken this season. A bouncer weakly hit back towards the mound, and underhand toss to first to get Guerrero. Hernandez to second, 2 down. And he grounds one down to third, and the throw across the diamond to get him and retire the side. Blue Jays will leave a man on and take a 3-run lead to the bottom of the 3rd. Fastball gets him, 2 down.
Done a great job.
This is hit a long way, and Shoemaker knew it. He didn't even turn to watch it go. 2-pitch, and Yandy Diaz with his 2nd home run in as many games, and it's 4-2.
Yeah, it looked like an off-speed pitch, and we had talked about Tampa Bay and their ability to hit off-speed pitches, and Diaz, to me, likes the ball out over the plate. I don't think he can handle fastball velocity. The home run he hit against the Yankees, he hit into the seats down the right field line, and this looked like might have been a splitter that kind of stayed up in the zone.
And another one hit weakly down to first. Guerrero meets it near the bag, and the inning is over. The Rays get a run on the home run by Diaz. 4-2 Jays at the end of 3. That's a fair ball that sneaks under the glove of Choi into right field. Boy, it looked like he had a play on it near the bag, but he whiffed on it, and Abigio is aboard. Up the middle, Yarbrough lets it go, thinking they could turn 2, and it was a wise decision on his part.
Seemed to bother the older, more established players.
Good pitch away from him, had to reach for it. Espinal charges and fires, and they get him at first.
Santiago has played very well. I think he is really.
Yes, he did. Fastball again, and he strikes him out for the 2nd time tonight. We'll have to make up some games later. Hopefully the Mets situation is not that serious as Gurriel strikes out. And down the right field line, hit pretty well going back. Making the catch is Renfroe on the track. Richard retired for the 2nd out. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Shoemaker to get him for the 2nd out.
Fastball up.
He shook to it. Jansen called the splitter. Shoemaker shook to it. Where's the baseball? Can they find the ball? Guerrero finds it and makes the catch to end the inning. Welcome to the Trop. Vladdy coming down the line and making the play.
Didn't want to cut her inside. He's going to throw it outside, back door.
And he strikes him out. Perfect pitch there by Yarbrough to get Hernandez. to center field, and Kiermaier racing over into right center to make the catch. 2 down. And Shaw hits the ball pretty well left field, but caught on the warning track by Meadows, and the Blue Jays go in order. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, and it looks like the lefty's on his way in.
So Borucki will come in here to start the inning. Same impression listening to the general manager.
And he walks Lau. Lau not going, and it's down and in. And Borucki very unhappy with himself as he has walked the first 2 batters he's faced. Has not hit left-handers well. And he spanks one into left field. And with the outfield playing way around to the opposite field, it'll go to the fence. 1 run is home, and a 2nd run will score on a 2-run double that has tied the game.
Boy, oh boy, I don't understand that outfield defense with the lefty pitcher on the mound.
And a base hit into right field. Brasso had to wait to see if the ball would clear the infield, so he's held at third.
Dolis has done a real good job of late, and he has really had a much better splitter lately.
Popped up, very shallow center field. Drury, the second baseman, will make the catch, and far too shallow for anybody to tag, so that's 1 down. Another ball in the air, and again shallow. Charging in is Grichuk. He'll make the catch, and that is out number 2. And he walks him to load the bases. Another 3-2 pitch, and he got him. What a job by Rafael Dolis. He did walk 1 to load the bases, but he gets 3 big timeouts at the Trop. 2-2 again, and reaching for it, Drury pokes it into right field for a hit, his 2nd of the night.
His 5th hit against Ryan Yarbrough.
First pitch swinging, and he lines one into center, a base hit. Boy, he is about as productive as they get right now. He is 2 for 2 with a walk, and the Blue Jays have a couple of men aboard. And he can't do it again. Let's get an update with Jamie Campbell.
Look at his numbers across the board. Pretty impressive. ERA just over 1. Opponent's batting average just over 1. He hasn't thrown 1 yet.
And he stays with a slider, a bouncer to third. Diaz step on the bag, throw to first in time to complete the double play. So it starts off in a very promising fashion for the Blue Jays with a couple of men aboard, but they don't get anything out of it. Only faced 2 batters, only threw 7 pitches. Continues to be a very reliable arm for the Blue Jays. And lifted in the air to left center field. Lots of room out there for Grichuk. 1 down. And he loses him, so Brasso will come up. Big pitch. Ground ball. Espinal to Drury to force the runner, and Cole another good inning. End of 7. Tied at 4. 8 spot, a much different looking lineup. Oh, and Grichuk chases. And upset with himself. 1 down. Let's check in with a rash. And he hits the ball hard again, deep right field, but a leaping catch made by Renfroe on the track. 2 down. And Hernandez down on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays in a hurry against Castillo.
What a great job by the bullpen this season. Anthony Bass, big part of it. You could look at his numbers. This will be his 11th appearance of the season.
Sharply hit base hit through the left side for Wendell as we check in with Jamie. By man in motion, I mean like a hit and run. There it goes. Look, trying to bunt for a hit, or bunted through it. Throw down, and they got him. Reese McGuire throws out Wendell, the first time this season that a Blue Jay catcher has thrown out a runner trying to steal.
And McGuire came out of his crouch.
And a ground ball to the left side, scooped up by Espinal, and that'll do it. That's the inning. No runs, a base hit, nobody left. Tied at 4 as they go top 9. Former Jay and Aaron Loop on the mound for Tampa Bay. And I think the situation is fairly obvious. As Guerrero slashes one down the right field line, and it's going to be caught. Oh, what a play What a play by Hunter Renfroe, and then leaping over the short wall there to avoid crashing into it.
Boy, what an athletic play by Renfroe, and not only did he catch it to where you are in the opposing team's lineup.
Loop gets the Blue Jays in order. Had some help from Renfroe, and we will go to the bottom of the ninth.
7th appearance of the season. He actually made his major league debut as a starter on Sunday.
And a swing and a miss to get him. He strikes out Kiermaier for the first out. And he gets some back-to-back strikeouts for Hatch. Top of the order now, Austin Meadows 0 for 4. Fastball hit sharply into right center for a base hit. Biggio over to get it, and it'll be a long single for Meadows. And now they're going to have to deal with Brandon Lau. Back to the fastball, and it's hit in the air to shallow center field. Grichuk coming in, and a nice job by Hatch. Strikes out a couple, strands a runner, and extra innings is coming. Slices it down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Drury is around third, and he will come in to score. Biggio on his way to second and in there with a double as the Blue Jays take the lead.
What a player. My goodness, what a player.
Squares. And this time he gets it down, and this will get the job done. So the second time he is asked to do it tonight, he executes, and Biggio goes to third. Little inside out swing and a fly ball to right center field. Runner tags. Here comes the throw, and Biggio will score standing up to make it 6-4.
Boy, sometimes the game looks so easy, doesn't it? You've stretched the potential for your win streak to be 6 games.
Right center field, well hit. It'll split the outfielders and bounce up against the fence, and Grichuk glides into second base with a double. Dwyer came in to catch. This is his first at bat of the night. Shoots one right up the middle, and Loop spears it for the out that retires the side. But the Blue Jays get a couple of runs and will take a 6-4 lead to the bottom of the 10th. And here comes Jordan Romano.
His 13th appearance, and his numbers across the board very impressive. 18 strikeouts in 12 innings, just 4 walks.
Yandy Diaz shoots the ball the other way. And remember, there was a runner at second, and it was Brandon Lau, and he's going to come in to score. So just like that, it is 6-5, and the tying run in the air to center field. Grichuk underneath it and makes the catch for the first out. Diaz back to the bag. And he got him to chase down and in for the second out. 1-2 pitch. And a bullet into center field for a base hit. Adames is on his way to third as the Blue Jays get it back into the infield in time. Runners on the corners with 2 down. The pitch. And a bouncer back to the mound. Romano has it, and the Blue Jays will win the opening game of the series at Tropicana Field and extend their winning streak to 6.
Boy, a great night for the Blue Jays to win the opener. They get 6 runs on 10 hits and make it stand up. And how about a couple of firsts for the Blue Jays? Thomas Hatch picked up his first big league win.